Alright, in this match we're playing against a Cho'Gath top lane. I took first strike and he has Grasp of the Undying. Cho'Gath is actually not a easy matchup for Gangplank. He has many forms of soft CC that are very annoying to deal with as Gangplank. I took first strike this game. You can take Fleet as well, because Cho'Gath does tend to be like kind of a lane bully, especially if he takes Comet. Luckily for us, he took Grasp this game. It still makes him a pretty strong fighter, so you're gonna see that I'm not gonna be able to fight him early, and he's gonna have push for most of the laning phase. If I took first strike here, and I saw that he would have taken a Comet, I probably would have started Doran's Shield, just because he can be very oppressive in the early game.
Into the wind.
I would have expected him to take E start, since he has Grasp, but you can see that it's kind of hard to fight him in melee range because of the Grasp procs. Cho'Gath you need to let Cho'Gath push. He has very good sustain because of his passive, and he has very good push because of his Q and his E. Your goal in this matchup is to just sustain and dodge his Qs. I think most Cho'Gath players max their Q, if I'm not mistaken. So you can see that I'm not able to walk up to the wave here at all. So I'm just farming with my barrels. I also took W second to heal back some of the damage.
I am as unsinkable as my ship.
With Absorb Life, or if you take Fleet, the poke is not that hard to sustain back. You can see that I was pretty low HP and I'm already pretty healthy without using my potion.
Into the ocean's embrace. Everyone pays. Barrels! Give me a sea dog over a saint any day. Help me. I'll carve my name into their bones.
I really think there's no way that you can kill Cho'Gath in the early game. Maybe if you take Grasp and you take Ignite or something, but even then I'm fairly sure Cho'Gath sustain is just much better than Gangplank's. A good way to play is just wait for his mana to run out and then try to look for a trade or a fight.
There's only one way in Guildwater.
You can see that I tried here, didn't really work out.
Refreshing. No quarter.
I'm forced to use my biscuits,
It's sweeter.
but he's finally so he will back off and reset. I'm gonna match his recall and buy Sheen and Refillable. And I think he buys Bami Cinder, which is pretty good for me because he will. This means that he will keep pushing, and I'm just able to keep farming it up. The real danger in this matchup at all levels is the Q. The Q is really what you want to dodge. It's like Mordekaiser E or like Darius Pool. It's a fairly slow like animation, so you can usually react to it.
Leave them with nothing but their fear.
Cho'Gaths can also cast their Q from Fog of War, so if they're like sitting in a bush, obviously you want to respect that and don't get caught off guard. But if you're healthy, if you're full HP, then if the Cho'Gath is building tank, there's no way he can one-shot you. AP Cho'Gath is a lot harder to deal with than tank Cho'Gath.
Scurvy wretch! A scared man is a loyal man.
I see here that they're doing grubs, so I'm trying to cut them off while my team is on the other side.
Eat powder! Cruelty with purpose,
Get some nice damage on the Cho'Gath and an assist on the Viego.
Barrel! Sink or swim, lads.
I decide to crash it and probably look for some first strike procs.
A blade in the gut solves most problems.
I'm pinging here for a dive possibly. I see that my jungler is beating this Viego's ass. So that's all good. I kinda put the ward to make sure he doesn't get
I judge a man by his
killed by Cho'Gath. Once again picking for a dive since he's very low. Can't remember if he flashed earlier, I don't think he did.
How about ya? The sea may be wicked, but I'm worse.
Moment that we crash this, we can walk up. Make sure I tank and then reset the aggro.
Ask is a good ship.
Give my jungler the plate, because why not, I'm a good guy. Now, if you're really not confident in the Cho'Gath matchup, I would suggest you buy Swifties, like early. Swifties is a really good counter, you will see that I will buy it later. I personally always prefer to rush my Triforce. But if you're like behind, or if you're getting stomped by the Cho'Gath, getting Swifties is really good, because getting this reduced slow on his Q and his E makes it a lot easier for you to run away.
Fight like a man, or die like a dog. Yo-ho! Everyone pays. Tongueless men can't talk back. Eat powder
Looking for a solo kill angle here.
to chum.
I was able to get a solo kill there. I noticed that the Cho'Gath bought Spectral Scowl. And I have no real idea why he would do that. Like, if he had a chain vest there or like Tabis, it would have been a lot harder for me to poke him down. But
For an example.
for some reason he has magic resist instead. He now has 1 cloth armor in his inventory. Like, he realized that Gangplank does a little bit of physical damage. Good thing about tank Cho'Gath once again is that he cannot one-shot you. So in these stages of the game, you are kind of free to walk up to the wave and do as you want. If he walks up to you with like a Q into E, then you can just fight back with passive procs and barrels. You don't wanna like go in an all-out fight. because he'll most likely win that. Gangplank doesn't tend to be good in all-out fights. You always want to poke down your opponent first before you go for an all-in. And his lane basically becomes a farm lane from this moment forward. You don't have enough damage to kill him, and he doesn't have enough damage to kill you. Obviously, from your point of view as a Gangplank, you just want to get as many Q stacks, like you want to get as many extra gold from your Q, and you want to get as many first strike procs.
It's sweeter when it's stolen. Cowards understand fear. They're smart. Scurvy wretch! Eat powder! Everyone pays! Ha! How about you? My ship is my soul. Leave them with nothing but their fear. Yo-ho! Barrel! A messy death is your first warning. A scared man is a lonely man. I'll be
Decided to buy my Swifties and build towards opportunity next.
eat powder. Keep a weather eye out. Sink or swim, lads. Yo-ho! How about you? Brutality brings loyalty. Eat powder. A blade in the gut solves most problems. I judge a man by his scars. The sea may be wicked, but I'm worse. Eat powder! All I ask is a good ship and a bad crew. Everyone pays. Set course for the... Fight like a man, or die like a dog. Tongueless men can't talk back. Refresh.
And that is the end of this laning phase. That's it, and good luck in your games.